right, here we go. All right, okay. So I have TikTok over here. I have YouTube over here. Again, when you guys are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. And YouTube, if you're watching the replay, put replay in the comments. I love the fact that you can go back to YouTube and watch the replay. Okay, so I want to start with this. If you think you need to make 30K because you have a huge following, stay with me. You do not need a huge following to make 30K in 90 days. Matter of fact, when I launched in 2022 into the digital space, and it is not, oh, it's so much better now than it was back then. Back then, it wasn't as cool as it was now. Like the algorithms and AI and the tools and resources that we have now make it so much easier than it was in 2022 when I launched into the space, okay? And I'm telling you, I was brand new on TikTok. I had no idea what I was doing. I thought I was too old for TikTok. I thought because I'm an introvert, I would not be able to make money. But I've seen other people having success online, and I'm like, wait, if they can do it, why can't I? And I'm going to challenge you today to tell yourself that. If they can do it, why can't I? So I launched my business, and you're going to learn my strategy today of exactly what I did to make 7,000 my very first month on TikTok with no following. I actually didn't hit 1,000 followers till I was 6 weeks in. You're going to learn that, okay? So that's what I'm going to be teaching you today when we're going through this. But I want to start with this simple math, because when you understand the math, because the bottom line, it's all about what you sell. So here's my question for you. The ones of you that already have an online business or some type of business and you're wanting to use digital marketing strategies to attract customers, what is a customer worth to you? So when you get a customer, how much do you make? Can you guys let me know in the comments? Because that's something that is so important. And I'm going to give you something that you can relate to, because I'm going to tell you what, it's not hustle math. It's system math. And let me explain. So I love this product. I've been actually drinking this network marketing product for 10 years now. Love it. But nobody presented me with the math. If somebody would have told me about the math, I wouldn't have struggled for years and years and years in network marketing. So for example, if I sold this product, which I'm obsessed with, which I love, which I think everybody should be on, but I made $12. So let's do the math. If I want, this is why you think you need a big following, by the way. So if I want to make $30,000 selling my favorite product, okay, 30,000 divided by 12, I would need 2,500 customers. That, my friends, is why people struggle. The question you should ask is, what is a customer worth? So I'm going to write that down, okay? How many of you just had a light bulb moment, by the way? Okay, so what is a customer worth, okay? By the way, I am not your mentor if you want to make a few videos that make 20 bucks or 50 bucks. I can't help you because my time is worth more than that. And I think your time is worth more than that. So I'm not going to get you to buy from me so you can make $20 on something. I'm just telling you that right now. I can't help you. Now, if you would love to change your life, and if you would love to learn how to make 6 figures in the digital space, I got you. I have literally, since I launched my community, I have created 100 with my process that I'm sharing with you, by the way, 127 6-figure earners. We have one at 90,000. She'll probably be hitting this week or next week. We have 4 6-figure earners in Canada, 1 self-made millionaire in Canada, and we have 28 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran money. That's who I help. So if that's you, you're in the right place. But if you're just looking to make a few extra bucks and do a few videos and trade time for dollars, I can't understand that. So if I can't understand that, I can't teach it. Okay, so I just don't want you to waste your time. But if you want to learn about systems, learn about automation so you can work less and make more, you're in the right place. So what is a customer worth? So for example, I'm going to do the math for you. 22 customers equals 30K. Remember what I said here? Okay, what makes more sense to you? 22 customers to make 30K or 2,500 customers to make 30K? You see why some people are broke? Because they're trying to sell a low ticket. And now let me back up. So when I worked really, really hard in the digital space to sell this product, but I would bother friends and family. I would actually direct message people back and forth because I didn't understand systems. I didn't understand systems. So I did all I knew, which was trade time for dollars. And I thought the harder I worked, the more I would make. And it didn't work out that way. Matter of fact, the harder I worked, the more stressed, the more overwhelmed, the more frustrated, and the more of a failure I felt like. Because nobody taught me the math. So I'm just your hope dealer today, by the way, because I truly hope today you see a different perspective. Because if somebody would have told me this a decade ago, I would have had way more time with my family and way more money. So if I can help you see the light today, let's go. I achieved my goal. Okay. So that's something that is so important to me, because by the end of this live, not only are you going to see how 22 customers can create $30,800 in 90 days, you're going to learn how to do that without spending countless hours online. Matter of fact, 1 hour a day online is all you need. And you're going to learn how to make the 30K without you ever having to direct message anyone, without you ever having to get on the phone with anyone. And you're going to learn exactly how to do that by taking a brand new account. So if that's something you're interested in, you are in the right place. Oh, you're so sweet, my friend. I love mentoring you guys because it's so much fun. Yes, it is. It's all about the math. Yes, yes. And I want to break it down for you. But how many of you had a crazy moment here? You know how hard it would be to make 30K selling this? 2,500 customers. What makes more sense? Do a lot of work or do a little work? This should literally be your aha moment right now, by the way. So I have to share with you what happened to me when I heard these numbers, by the way, okay? Because some of you might be able to relate to this. I was like, but wait, hold on. I'm having a hard time selling a $12 product. I'm gonna sell a high ticket? Who would buy that from me? Put yes in the comments if any of you have ever felt that way. Here's the difference. They both help people. This product helps people, but so do what I sell. But what I sell not only helps people, it provides an insane transformation for them that can completely change their life. And here's if you do the math, by the way, that's $1,400. Yep, that's my number one selling product. And never in my wildest dreams did I think I would ever sell a $1,400 product, because I didn't think I was worthy enough. But then when I discovered when somebody buys that from me, they have the ability to completely transform their life and make decisions off of what they want to do, not what their bank account says. And then I really got thinking, wait. We all spend that kind of money every day. How much is your cell phone? Like most people pay $100 a month, which is $1,200 a year for convenience. Or what about the TV on our wall? How much is all of the TVs add up? $2,000, $3,000 worth of TVs on your wall for what? For entertainment? So the moment those two things logically hit, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to show people how to do a one-time investment, which is a complete tax write-off, and how to get equipped with the education that they need to change their life. And that's how I launched my business. Because of that thinking, I ended up making 6 figures in 6 months. And now there's a ripple effect happening. So if you think you can't make 30K in the next 90 days, it's because of what you're selling. It's not a higher ticket, so you need more customers, Or you think you manually have to do all the work, which means you think you got to direct message people or get on the phone with people or friend request people. Like when I did network marketing, oh my gosh, you guys, I would go to Facebook and I would friend request people. And then I literally would spend time in their comments. Oh, you have a beautiful family. And I would try to start these awkward conversations to try to get attention. Guess what I learned in digital marketing? It's all about you helping people feel seen, not you being seen. So for those of you that don't like selling, did the pressure just get released when I said that? Because that was huge difference for me. So that's why when I went out and I launched my business, I was like, gosh darn it, I just want to be the hope dealer. I hope today somebody sees a different perspective. Good morning, my friend. Thank you for being here. And I went out with that mindset. So I'm telling you, the people that are heart-centered are wildly successful here, by the way, because they're not trying to sell anyone. Like I'm telling you, the people that are big salesmen, they come and they blow and they go, and they're awful in this. So I'm telling you, if you love helping people and if your heart would smile and if you are willing to be coachable and consistent and follow through strategies, you will slay this over the next 30 days. You really will. And here's the thing I love about it. This is equipped for people that have busy lives. This is actually created for people that family comes first. You have a full-time job. Your life is chaotic. You can't figure out balance. It's created for you because the system takes over for you. That's huge. Okay. Now I'm going to share with you. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is about predictable, repeatable, and a simple income stream. And on my next page here, when we get done here, on my next page here, I'm going to break it down how it's predictable and repeatable. I'm going to give you the numbers, and then I'm going to show you how to get those numbers. But I'm telling you, it's the part that really bothers me is to see so many people quit so soon on completely changing your life. You think you're different. No, you're not. You just haven't been equipped with the right strategy, the right coaching, the right mentorship. Stop looking for an easy way out and look to learn systems so you can completely change your life. That's it. Who's willing to learn systems? Put me in the comments. If you're willing to learn systems, put me in the comments. Okay, put me. Like, let's go. You ready? Because guess what I'm going to do with you? Over the next 90 days, I'm literally walking you through how to grow a customer base to 30K in 90 days. You're going to be equipped. You're going to gain in knowledge and gain in skills. You're going to learn how to build an email list. You're going to learn how to add other income streams by doing just one thing. But here's the thing. By the end of the 90 days, you will have built an insanely solid foundation for your business that nobody can take away from you. Can never take that away from you. So what the heck is going to happen the rest of your 2026? I'm telling you, this is why more people will make six figures in the digital space than that's ever been done before. And you know what? One of the main reasons why 108,000 people in January of 2026 were laid off. That's double what it was in January of 2025. There's not been this many layoffs since 2009. And you don't think people don't need a plan B, but here's the thing I love. Some of you are going to grab a hold of this today and you're going to take action on it today. But here's what's going to happen. You're going to dive into it and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I don't need this to be my plan B. I can make it my plan A. Imagine over the next 90 days, you still have your income at your job and you make an extra 30K. How much debt could you pay off? Think about that. How many different choices could you make? Could you take that family vacation this summer that you've always dreamed of? Because just after the 90 days, do it again. But it's going to be easier the next 90 days. You know why? Because you built an email list. An email equals income. Oh, hey, Las Vegas in the house. I will be in Las Vegas. I'm going to a conference there the first full week of March. I'll be there. Yes, pay off your credit cards. Yes. It is so fun living debt free, by the way, and I highly recommend it. I tell people all the time, when you start making money, don't spend more. Don't spend more. Get rid of all your debt and then just live life. Live life. Hello, my friend. Okay, so let's keep on diving into this because this is so important, okay? Because I want to give you some examples because this is really important. If you look at 30K in 90 days, if we look at the math, that's one customer every 4 days. That's it. One customer every 4 days to make 30K in 90 days. Now, I want you to think about that because I'm going to show you today a really awesome strategy, how you can do that using social media. You're going to learn that today. Now, what about social media? There's over 5 billion people on social media, and all you need is one every 4 days to buy from you. But you ready for the best part? They're not buying from you because you direct message them. They're not buying from you because they got on the phone with you. They're buying from you because of systems. And now let's look at the math on that. If you only need a customer every 4 days to make 30K in 90 days, do you think you need a big following? No. You need the right following. So here's something that happens to you. I'm glad you're excited. I can't wait. I get so fired up when we do these 90-day runs. The amount of people that push 6 figures in their business is so insane. And this is going to be pure epic fire to equip you for massive success in 2026. But here's the thing about social media. So and some of you might be able to relate to this, okay? So you launch on social media and you're brand new and your videos get some good views. Then after a few days or a few weeks, it doesn't. And so many people get discouraged. My friend, don't let that get discouraged to you. Let me explain this to you. When you understand this, it changes everything. Because guess what happens if you get discouraged? Your confidence goes away and you get inconsistent. The excuses come in and then whoop, you go back in your comfort zone, and then you go back in your comfort zone and you can't change your life. But when you understand social media, so what happens is we have what's called algorithms. Have you ever followed somebody on social media and then they show up everywhere for the next few days? That's the algorithms, my friend. So what happens is when you're brand new on social media, they're going to push your content out in many different algorithms to see who engages. And then they start doing that process of elimination. And they stop showing your content in algorithms that people didn't engage. My friend, it's not about views. It's about the right people. So I love it when all of a sudden my content gets less views, but more engagement. I'm like, woohoo! The algorithms are finding my perfect customer. It's never about followers. I made 7,000 on TikTok before I had 1,000 followers. And if you only need a customer every 4 days, you don't need a huge following. So that's the first belief we have to debunk, that you need a huge following. You don't. You need the right followers. Can I ask you a question? Because I will tell you this. You can't call your bank and be like, hey, I have 10,000 followers. I'm going to make my car payment with those followers. You can't do that. So it's never about followers. So would you rather have a video get 2,000 views and 0 engagement, or a video get 200 views and 5 engagements? Because those engagements turn to customers. So the moment your mind shifts and gets readjusted is the moment you won't lose confidence. And if you lose confidence, you can never make money. There's no money made in lack of confidence. So we got to fix that. So that's one of the first things I'm going to do with you the first of this 90 days. I'm actually going to bring a mindset coach in to help you because we got to adjust through that. That's okay. Less means more of the right people. Okay? And I'll give you a little hot tip. So I've had my digital growth community since November of 2022. 100% wild number. 100% of the people inside my community that had a video go insanely viral all lost their account. Yep, they made some money, but it was a big scoop of money, and then they lost their account and they had to start over again. Guess what I do? If I have a video going viral, I shut it off because it goes in the wrong algorithms and then it gets nasty and all my content goes to the wrong person. I shut them off. You know how many I just shut it to only I can see it? I've deleted some before. One time I messed up. We were traveling Europe over the summer because I like to help you have a lifestyle business and our family loves to travel. And I had a video getting crazy out there and I one day didn't watch it. And it pushed all my content in a country that was full of bots. That dumb mistake probably cost me $75,000 because I kept that video on. I should have shut it off when I watched those countries changing. I'm only sharing that with you because it's not about going viral. It's not. It's about you finding the right customers. And so that's what we're going to start doing starting next week is I'm going to help you create that crystal clear picture of creating content for your perfect customer. It's no different than you having a conversation with people that you love at a coffee shop. And the moment I can help you do that, I don't care if you're an introvert. I don't care if you're afraid to do videos. You'll love doing videos because you're helping people. You're helping people. Okay, so hopefully that takes the pressure off. Because the moment you understand what I just shared with you is the moment this becomes easy. And guess what? What you believe is what you receive. You always get what you think about. So if you think something is hard, you're right. If you think something is doable, you're right. If you think something is possible, oh, it's going to happen. Because your energy goes there. Your energy goes there. There is not one of you listening to me right now that can't gain in knowledge, gain in skills, apply this, and change your life the next 90 days. The only reason you won't is because you let your head get in your way. More people quit making money. More people quit living their dream life because of what their thoughts are in their head. Can we give permission to not do that over these next 90 days so we can equip you with this? Because this is just laying that foundation for you. That's it. It's just laying that foundation. But nobody can take those skills away from you. Nobody can take the email list that you built. Nobody can take the brand that you're building, the followers they can take away from you. That's why you want to build an email list, by the way, because you cannot control what's happened on social media, but you do have 100% control of your email list. Okay. And you're going to learn that over the next 90 days. Yes. Mindset is huge. So can I tell you what I did? And I'm going to ask you to do the same thing. When I decided to launch into the digital marketing space in 2022, I had a really bad stinking thinking and I had really bad limiting belief. But if I really look back now, it was because of stuff like this. For those of you that just jumped on, a lot of people think it's hard to make 30K in 90 days because you're not understanding what a customer's worth. If somebody would have had this conversation with me in network marketing, I wouldn't have spent all that time in network marketing. So for example, I think that my calculator is still pulled up. Oh, it isn't, but let me pull it up. So for example, That math is so bad. But see, I'm looking at the math now and I'm like, why didn't anybody show me the math before? So I love this product. It's a network marketing product. I've been taking it for 10 years. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. But guess what? When I used to sell it, I worked really, really hard selling it. So I got a lot of stinking thinking and limiting belief and thought I just couldn't make money online. I'm struggling. When the reality is, if I wanted to make 30K in 90 days selling this product, I'm going to need 2,500 customers. But here I learned a higher ticket that helps people. I only need 22 customers to make 30K in 90 days. Do you want to get 22 customers in the next 90 days or 2,500? The math just makes sense, my friend. And when you start understanding the math, so I'm going to challenge each and every one of you, what if you are currently selling something, what is a customer worth? Do the math. And it should be the income that you put down that you want to make on a monthly basis should light you on fire. If it doesn't light you on fire, what? You live one life. We can never get this time back. Light yourself on fire. If 5,000 a month doesn't excite you and ignite you, go for 10. And then divide that number into what a customer's worth. And then you got to decide, do you want to hustle or do you want systems? Because the moment I seen this, back to what I was saying at the beginning, the moment I seen this, I was like, I'm ripping the rearview mirror off. And that's my challenge for each and every one of you. Rip that rearview mirror off. And let me give you an example. Okay, let's say you want to go and you call me on the phone. You're like, hey, let's go have coffee. And me and you both about 10 minutes away from the coffee shop. Well, you get there in 10 minutes and I don't. And you call me and you're like, Michelle, where are you? And I'm like, man, I was driving to the coffee shop and I kept on looking in the rearview mirror and I hit a tree. And I'm stuck. That's why a lot of you don't make money because you're looking back. The past can never be changed. And the past doesn't define you. It's what you do this moment forward that defines you. And if you can't continue to look in the past, you're going to get nowhere. So I ripped the rearview mirror off. And I literally said, you will master this. You will master this. You will learn attraction marketing. You will become a magnet and attract customers to you. And that's exactly what I did. I didn't need a big following. I just needed to change my thinking. I call it, I had to get rid of my stinking thinking, had to get rid of my limiting beliefs. And then I literally designed my dream life. And yeah, that was hard in 2022 because I was living in such reactive mode. So I was like, no, what would your dream life be like if you could learn how to attract predictable customers on social media? What would you want your life to be like? Now, a funny story here. I said 10,000 a month. And I gave myself actually 2 years to achieve that. My first year, I was like, if I can just make 54,000 in the digital space, I will be and learn skills. I'll be excited. And then my second year goal was to learn how to track 300 a day in customers, which is 109,000 a year. I didn't know what I didn't know because I didn't do the math. I ended up making 6 figures in 6 months and my first million in 17 months because I understand the math. So if you literally take the time and be like, oh my gosh, all I need is one customer every 4 days. That's all I need. Watch what happens in your business. Watch what happens in your business. Everything will change because mindset is everything. Aw, I love you so much. I love mentoring you guys too. I mean, I'm telling you what, these next 90 days are going to be pure fire. And I'm going to invite you to join us these next 90 days. We're going on a 90-day run. 30K in 90 days. And I'm literally going to show people exactly how to make 30K in 90 days, equip you with what you need. Now, what you do with it is up to you. I just hope you take it. I hope you stop looking in the rearview mirror. I hope you want to get out of your comfort zone. I hope you want to change your life in 2022, 2026, like I did in 2022. I am no different than you. I just made different decisions. If you're willing to make different decisions over these next 90 days, it will change your life. Instead of going, what if it doesn't work? Why don't you ask yourself, what if it does? What if it does work? What if you have this huge breakthrough and you learn digital marketing and you literally equip yourself for success and you get rid of that generational struggle and you create generational wealth? And not only have you made a financial difference, you're proud of yourself again. And your family's proud of you too. That right there is way more worth than the money. That's priceless. Because here's the thing, nobody can take that away from you. We need to start living a life of no regret. Of no regret. Live your life to the fullest. Stop worrying about what happened back there and worry about what's going to happen up here. And change your life. Make yourself so proud of yourself on December 31st of 2026. Make yourself so proud. Okay, so you ready to do the math? Let's do the math because I want to rock your world how easy this is. When you hear these numbers, you are going to be so fired up. Your feet probably won't even touch the ground, by the way. Okay, so let's do it. So screenshot this because this is all you need. Now I'm going to show you how to attract these 22 customers in 90 days, even if you don't have a following. You ready? Screenshot. Screenshot. I'll come back. Okay. Now, by the way, if you want free access to my Freedom Formula Blueprint and the complete breakdown of today, because I have a PDF for you, just go to dailypaybusiness.com. I'll send it to you when I get off of here. Okay? Go check it out. The link is also in my bio. Check it out. Okay? So this is your automated system. Now, I'm going to show you today how you can get access to that for free. It's pre-built. It's ready to go. It's proven to work in the market. So you don't got to question, is it going to work? No, it works every single hour. It generates customers every single hour, so it can for you as well, if you're willing to learn these skills I'm going to share with you. Now, here's the thing. The first time I heard systems and I heard automations, I was like, the brakes. I hit the brakes. And I literally said, I am not tech savvy. Not only am I not tech savvy, I don't care to learn tech. How many of you can relate? So that was my first hurdle until I discovered it was pre-built and ready to go. I'm glad you're here, Becky. And pre-built and ready to go. So all I had to do, and I'm going to share with you, all you guys got to do with this system is you're going to connect your own domain. My domain is Daily Pay Business. Now, here's why I chose Daily Pay Business. Because I love teaching you the most amazing digital marketing skills so you can get paid daily online. So it's simple, dailypaybusiness.com. That's why I came up with it. Easy to say, easy to spell, and easy to remember. Okay. I purchased my domain from GoDaddy. It cost me $11.99. Right now, GoDaddy has a special. I've seen some domains are like $1.99 to $2.99. That's a tax write-off. Okay, most of you have an app on your phone that costs more than that you spend, right? Okay, so that's it. Now, next, I just had to take it and I had to connect my payment gateways. Because it's my system, I do not have to wait for a company to pay me. I can be paid directly into my bank account. So I connected my payment gateway. So when a customer comes in, it goes into my bank account. I was excited about that because, again, I'm from network marketing that we had to wait for a month to get paid. And so that was cool. And then the next thing I had to do, this is your email automations. Okay, let me put that here so you guys can see a little bit. This is your email automations. So all I had to do was copy and paste in my name, my own website, so people could buy from me. And it was ready to go. I mean, literally, if you can follow directions, you can do this. In 2 days, because I just worked it for a few hours every day, in 2 days, I had a fully automated business out there working for me. Day 3, I had my first $300 customer from a complete stranger. Me and my little Peanut, my granddaughter, because I would pick her up every day from preschool at 11:15. We were in my little dining kitchen area, and I had this really weird noise on my phone, and I looked down, and I'm like, I got a customer from a complete stranger on the internet. It works. And I got so excited, and we were dancing and having a good time. And you guys, that I remember it like it was yesterday. And that was September 13th of 2022. Because when you try so hard in network marketing and the only way you make money is if you're on the phone or direct messaging somebody, and the fact that on September 10th or 13th of 2022, I got a customer without having to do anything. That was the moment that changed my life forever. Because that was the moment I looked at my little Peanut, my little granddaughter, and I literally said, every family on the planet needs this. Because I'm with you doing the things I love and making money. So that was it. That was the day I was like, I'm in. I'm all in. Then the next day I made 600. Then the next day I made another 300, and I was like freaking out because I maybe had 100 followers, by the way. Okay. Now I will share with you, I launched brand new on TikTok. Okay. So I was brand new on TikTok, but what I did is I would take my videos on TikTok, and at least 1 or 2 a day, I would share to Instagram that shared to Facebook. So I can't tell you honestly where those customers came from. I wish I would have done better by asking, because I can't tell you. So was it from TikTok? I don't know. But I can tell you, I don't think any of them were from Facebook. And let me explain why. Because I had created that gosh awful pattern on Facebook that when people saw that I was selling something, they DM'd me and they're like, can you get on the phone with me? Can you explain it to me? Can you? I'm like, nope. I'm fully automated now. I got my life back. And if you don't want to buy from me because of automations, well, then you're not going to buy from me. And I had to stick to that. I probably right now got tens of thousands of messages in my Facebook. But Amazon wouldn't be wildly successful if they had to get on the phone with people. You know why? Because they would have had to pay more in customer support, which means their prices would have gone up and they wouldn't have been competitive. Amazon is wildly, massively successful because their business is automated and the world is going automated. So I was like, so am I. I'm not going to be a blockbuster. And some of you are hitting that blockbuster moment. And I'm telling you what, you need to stop being blockbuster right now in your life. Let me explain. Does anybody know who Blockbuster is, by the way? Or did I just really age myself? Have grace with me. If you don't know who Blockbuster is, Blockbuster was huge, man. You would go there, you would go find your movie, you would go pay to rent it. If you forgot to return it, they charged you all these fees. Well, then guess what? Redbox introduced Redbox, and they laughed and they said, nobody's going to stand in front of a Walgreens and get a movie. And guess what? Who else tried to get them to go streaming on TV? Who do you think that was? They were huge, weren't they? Yeah. Netflix. Yeah. So you tried to buy them to stream. They said, no, nobody will do it. Guess who's out of business today? And guess who's thriving like crazy? Don't be a Redbox or don't be a Blockbuster. Some of you are being the Blockbuster in your life and you're refusing to go digital. You're refusing to go automations and you're trying to do old school. That's why you will stay broke. And I just said that with love, by the way. because I hope that fired you up that you don't want to stay broke. Because the only reason why you're staying broke is because you're not being open-minded to go where the world is going. But you're okay spending $100 a month for a phone to entertain you. You're okay spending, how much do you spend on apps on your phone? How much do you spend on apps on your TV to entertain you? And you're okay with that. But when somebody's introducing you to a fully automated business that you can run for free and make 6 figures, you're hesitant. That's the problem. I am so grateful every day I took the courage to go into an unknown world and want to learn. Me too. I refuse to be stuck too. You don't have to be stuck. You're so right. The resources and options that are out there today are insane to me. There's somebody listening to me right now that didn't even know I existed an hour ago, that is going to take action on this and make 6 figures in 2026. And I can't wait to share that story someday with you after it happens. Mark my word. I said that on February 10th at 10:49 a.m. That is how much I believe in the digital world. The world is going digital. Why not you? Yeah, why not you? Yeah, Terry, just right here, honey. Just go dailypaybusiness.com. The link is in my bio. Grab my blueprint. I'm going to be sending you today the details on this next 30-day run where I'm going to help you guys make $30K in 90 days. I'm going to literally break down the strategies for you, okay? And it's $30K in 90 days. Okay, ready for the math? This is my automated system. This is what I give you, and you can run it monthly at no monthly expenses. I run a 6-figure a month business with no monthly expenses, and I'm going to show you how to do that. It just makes sense. So this is what's called the capture page. Okay. People are going to put their email in here. And I give away my Freedom Formula Blueprint. I could charge you $10,000 for that blueprint. You know why? Because it's created 127 6-figure earners just in the United States, 4 6-figure earners in Canada, 1 self-made millionaire in Canada, and 28 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran. And I give you the blueprint for free because it's life-changing. And I'm just your hope dealer. Now, if you want guidance and mentorship, I got you. So I give it away for free. There's so much value in that. It's insane. It literally breaks it will literally answer 99% of your questions, okay? And so what happens is the moment you put your email in, or the moment somebody puts their email in your system, by the way, what are you doing when they're putting the email in? You're doing the things you love, by the way. So they're immediately taken here. This is a video, and then they get this in their email. So if you guys get access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint, and if you don't see it within 5 to 10 minutes in your email, just check your spam or promotions folder. It could have gone there, okay? And then watch those videos. They're short, by the way. And if you have any questions after you watch the videos, just email me, because I would love to answer your questions. Now, here's good. Most people don't have questions. And they take action, and they click here or click here, which directly takes them to my website to buy. All you need in the next 90 days is 22 buyers equals 30K. That's it. So I'm going to break this system down. Now, is everybody going to buy? Of course not. That would be like, do you think everybody buys from Target? Do you think everybody buys from Walmart? Do you think everybody buys a Ford car? No. So not everybody's going to buy from you either. So guess what happens if they don't buy? They get inside your automations. Now, this is where the journey begins. It's the journey of the know, like, and trust. I just want people to know what I have, see if they're going to like it, and see if they can trust as a solution for what they're looking for. The ones that say yes, buy. The ones that say no, unsubscribe. I love that. I love that for you. You know how many people never look into this and then they wonder? You want to live your life going, I wonder what if. Hell to the no. I am not living my life that way. I would rather fall flat on my face going, hey, at least I tried because I learned something. Every failure, you learn something. But you never learn anything with the I wonder what if. I don't know. I mean, I coulda, but I didn't. Ugh. You live one life. Who wants to live like that? And if you are, you need to stop that today. Life is way too short, my friend. Way too short. Because what if you're wrong and it works and you change your life and your family sees you have this confidence and this excitement and energy back? Because if you're a parent or if you're a grandparent right now and you're on that struggle bus, shame on you, because you're teaching your grandkids and your kids that that's okay. That's not a good role model. You know what a good role model is? To take uncomfortable action and show your family that you're going to learn something new because you're going to change your financial situation. And then they are learning that you don't settle. If we had more people like this, we wouldn't be broke. We wouldn't be broke. Being broke is a choice in today's digital world, period. Being broke is a choice. There is an abundance of money out there. You just need to gain in knowledge and skills to get your share. But you got to get out of your own way. Yep, I'm equipping you for success because I can't help you make 30K in 90 days if you have stinking thinking. I can't help you make 30K in 90 days if you have that poverty mindset. I can't. But if you're willing to shift and do that identity shift and be like, oh, I'm worth it. My family's worth it. I'm going to be the best role model. You will. You become what you think about. So be careful. If you're all doom and gloom and watch the news, you'll stay broke. You'll be that 85-year-old door greeter at Walmart because you weren't willing at your age now to do something different. I have a gentleman in my community. He's 81 years old. He joined 2 years ago at the age of 79, didn't have a computer. You know why he joined? He goes, Michelle, me and my wife like doing things and we're watching our retirement go and we plan on living another 20 some years and the way we want to live, we don't have enough retirement. So I'm going to learn digital marketing. So he went and bought a computer, but he does 99% of his stuff on his phone. But guess what? Every time he gets a customer, he'll go in the other room and goes, honey, where do you want to go this weekend? I got a customer. I made $1,400. That's living. Why don't you want to live? Do you want to be like, oh, we can't do anything, so let's just overeat and watch Netflix? Shame on you if you have kids and grandkids and you're living that way. Sorry, but shame on you. That's why the world is effed up, by the way, because we don't take control. We don't take ownership. So these next 90 days, I will equip you with success so we can create a movement and change the world. I can't do it on my own. That's why I've created a community. That's why I created a community with 58,000 people in there. And you know what? Can I tell you guys something? When I launched into the digital world, guess what I did? I went to my family and I'm like, I'm going to learn digital marketing and I'm going to go online. First of all, you guys, my daughter's like, Mom, you're going to TikTok? She thought I was going to like dance on TikTok. I'm like, no, I'm not going to dance on TikTok. I'm going to build a business on TikTok. And I'm like, but I won't let you down. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, I won't let you down. Now we live an insane life because I took ownership that day. And I looked at my family in the face, in the eyes, and I said, I won't let you down. That leveled up my mindset, my responsibility, and I didn't let him down. I've completely transformed our life. There is nothing that I haven't done that you can't do. It's just, are you willing to level your life up? Because guess what? You wouldn't be listening to me right now if you didn't know you were worthy. We just got to get rid of that stinking thinking and that limiting belief. And you got to have grace with yourself. And you got to become empowered that I will learn this and I will change my family's life in 2026. I don't care what's going on in the world. I'm going to create a movement to change what's going on in the world. Okay? And that's exactly what I've done. And now I've done things that I didn't think was possible. Now I'm leaving a legacy. Not that generational struggle. I decided I am not going to continue that generational struggle in my family. I will teach generational wealth, and what they do with that is up to them. Who's ready for that? Because I'm helping you build a foundation to change your life and to become that really good role model and to stop making excuses. All of a sudden, man, when you're fired up, you're going to fire your family up. That's worth more than any money that you can ever make. It truly is. Yes. And I said, I will until I was not going to quit. I said, I will learn this. I will learn this. Just like if a dentist goes to, like if a guy wants to be a dentist, he goes to school, he doesn't quit school. He knows, I will do this. I will finish this. I will get my education. I will become a dentist. If you have that exact same mindset, you will change your life. And it doesn't take that long. The hardest part is right here. That the 6 inches right here is what makes you wealthy or what makes you poor, what makes you happy, what makes you sad. It's your choice. And I really hope today you decide to go after that life you know you're worthy of. I'm pumped. Yes. That is why you're going to change your life. Just keep that mindset, man. It's everything. It's everything. It is. So many people quit. So many people quit on changing their life, right? When they're so close. So close. So that's why I'm launching my next 90-day run, so I can help you. I want to make you proud of you. I want to make you proud of you. Like, that's everything. The money follows after that. I love it. So I don't know if you guys were on my, I did a webinar last night. And I don't know if you guys noticed the common theme. So Victoria talked and she's like, I quit counting, but I think I'm at like 700,000 for 2 years. Daryl's like, I mean, I quit counting, but da, da, da. Like, the money stops mattering when you know it consistently comes in. It will for you. It will. But what you remember and what you understand every day is the person you become, the lives you've impacted. Not only can this fill your bank account, you will become so fulfilled because the impact you've had on other people's lives. Create that ripple effect. It's so worth it, my friends. Okay, so back to this, because I'm so excited to change your life. So back to this. People are going to put their email in. This is constantly going to be working for you. You ready for this number? I wrote it down. You're going to need, on average, okay, again, I built a community of 58,000 people. I know the numbers, between 1,500 and 2,500 leads to get this. Okay, that's what you're going to need. That's it. So let's do the math. Okay. So about 20 a day. By the way, I've yet to see someone that didn't get a consistent 20 leads a day not hit 6 figures. And I've yet to see somebody that didn't get a consistent 30 leads a day not hit 7 figures. Then the numbers don't lie. They just don't. Math is always math. So all you got to do is get 20 people a day to put their email in to learn more. And you're giving them free access to a Freedom Formula Blueprint. There's over 5 billion people on social media, and all you need is 20 on average a day. The numbers will vary. You're probably going, well, why is it 1,500 to 2,500? Because some of you will have a few videos that go a little cray-cray, that you'll get a lot of looky-loos in your email list that are never going to buy. Or they're bots, right? You just don't know. That's why I don't want people to get an expectation that all you need is 1,500, because you might need more because a video got pushed to the wrong algorithm. This is what I'm going to teach you. So you understand the number, you understand what you have to do. And I'm going to teach you so you can start gaining 20 new leads a day. I'm going to teach you this. I'm going to teach you exactly what type of content you need to create to attract that every day. So these are the numbers for 90 days. But you will notice that the more you do, the bigger the brand and the more value you are putting out there, that soon you're not even going to need that many a day to get a daily paying customer. But these are phenomenal numbers to go with. Absolutely phenomenal. Because then what we're going to do over these 90 days is when you're getting these numbers, if you're not getting the customers, then we need to look at the follow-up, the follow-through, which is all done online. Can you imagine having this type of guidance and understanding to make 30K in 90 days? Do you think that would make a difference? Yes or yes? Do you think it would? Aw, thank you. Yes, I've been in since 2024, and this is a great opportunity for people to build your legacy for your family. Yes, I love that. And we just launched a complete AI system inside as well. So you can create your content in AI. I'm going to actually do some training over the 90 days with that for you. I got to do the puzzle piece. And, the world is going, AI. AI is not going to take you out. Not understanding AI will. That's kind of that blockbuster moment. So that's why inside my program, I've added the most innovative AI tools, but I did it for beginners, and it's super authentic as well. And so we're going to be covering that over the next 90 days as well, helping you understand that. Here's the part that I got to share with you. Your automated system that is pre-built and ready to go. It also has an affiliate attached to it. So you immediately unlock an additional income stream without doing more work. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And we're going to teach you all of that as well. Okay. But here's the thing. How do we get these? Okay. How to grow. Okay. Okay. 1, social media. Every single one of you are watching me on social media right now. Okay, so you are on social media. So I'm going to show you, you can still be a consumer and consume social media. I'm going to show you how to take 1 hour a day and be a creator to grow this. Just 1 hour. And it doesn't got to be one solid hour. It can be 10 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here. I'm going to show you that. You're going to have a complete breakdown of how to gain leads with your social media. Now I'm going to put the time. So 1 hour. Okay. 1 hour. Now, number 2, free ads. Okay. 30 minutes. Now, I got to share with you this free ad strategy. And I'm going to actually teach it because of AI. And because of ChatGPT, this is even more incredible, by the way, the free ad strategy, more incredible than it was in 2022 when I started doing the free ad strategy. But I got to share a part of the strategy with you that I didn't know what I was doing that changed everything and added another income. You ready? I understand the power of videos. So every day I would post a free ad. My free ads was going to moms. And it literally, I would call moms out in a certain city, like attention moms in Austin, wanting to learn to make income online. My ad, this is all it said. No MLM, no monthly expenses, must have 2 hours a day, must have Wi-Fi or internet, and learn how to make 300 a day online. Here's how the process worked. And I put a YouTube video in it. I did the YouTube video in September of 2022, Complete Ignorance on Fire, by the way. I just did the video because I wanted to explain how the process worked. And then below that, I put go here for more details, and I put my website. I would spend 30 minutes a day posting those ads. Copy, paste, post. I had my whole ad in a Google Doc, so I didn't have to type it every day, just copied and pasted it. Built my email list, built my my customer base, but I built my YouTube channel. Because of that free ad strategy, I became monetized on YouTube. I wasn't even trying. I see people spend thousands and thousands of dollars hiring these gurus to become monetized on YouTube, and I used a free ad strategy, and now I get paid on YouTube. Wild. So one activity unlocked an additional income stream. That's what you're going to learn over these next 90 days. That's exactly what you're going to learn, how to do that. And all you need is 30 minutes. Copy, paste, and post. I would be drinking my favorite drink in the morning and literally having my favorite music going or some training going, and I would do it for 30 minutes. Here's why 30 minutes, because structure equals freedom. What I'm sharing with you right now is so important to your 90-day run to 30K, because when we are so used to the patterns of working a job, working and getting paid, when we go to launch our own online business, we can get distracted. Okay? And so I teach you to be laser focused for 30 minutes a day, copying and pasting free ads so you can get more done in less time. Very important. Okay? Now, so free ads. Next, 3, and that is reply to comments and emails. Okay, now 30 minutes. 30 minutes. If it takes you longer than 30 minutes to reply to comments and emails, congratulations, you are making good money. Okay? Because, you ready for this? I'm going to give you, here's another light bulb moment many of you are going to have right now. Because what I do in my content, we're going to really help you master the hooks, by the way. Okay. And then what we do at the end of our content, we do a strong CTA. Put that in the comments, CTA, which is a call to action. Our call to action is taking traffic back here. So people want to get free access to that Freedom from a Blueprint. So that's our CTA. Yes, CTA, call to action. That's what we do, because then this works for you 24/7. Our comments are if somebody has questions. Now, many of you might be like, but I'm brand new. How am I going to answer questions? That's why you have a community. I don't know how to go to your website. I just learned this yesterday to send to someone. Awesome. Yeah. You don't know how to go to my website? It's just right there, dailypaybusiness.com. Just click the link in my profile. And so my comments, let's say somebody asks you a question. This is a power of community. Just copy and paste that question into the community and go, hey, I'm brand new. How should I respond to this? So they're going to help you with the response so you can learn and earn at the same time. That's why I created a community. Super powerful, by the way. Okay? Super powerful. So that's it. Can I ask you a question? Are you willing to invest an hour doing this, 30 minutes doing this, and 30 minutes doing this to learn how to make 30K in 90 days? Yes or yes? I was like, I'm in. I'm in. And then 1 hour learning. Okay, so I'm going to recommend 1 hour a day learning. That can be, I do mine first thing in the morning. So ladies, if you're like me and it takes you about 45 minutes to get ready in the morning, when I'm getting ready, my phone is leaning up there and I'm learning something while I'm getting ready. I want you to take about 30 minutes to 45 minutes every day learning, and then 15 minutes implementing it and studying it. I don't want you to learn something new every day because I want you to master. There's certain things over these next 90 days I'm going to help you master. Okay? It's not, you don't need to know a lot. You just need to master one or two good things. And one of them is how to get really, really good on social media. So you're talking 4 hours a day or 3 hours a day to learn how to make 30K in 90 days. That still gives you 21 hours in your day to do the things that you love. Here's why this is possible. Because when you are offline, or when you are learning, or when you are spending time with your family, doing the things that you love, your automated system in your emails are going to work for you 24/7. And I'm here to help you reach your goals in the 90 days. So I'm going to host a weekly webinar for you where you get to learn and earn, because you get to invite people in your email list to it. And I'm actually going to give you templates of emails to send out and show you exactly how to do that. And you can market it on social media as well. So we're going to do weekly webinars to grow your customer base. So you don't have to do the explaining. It will be myself and other 6 or almost 6-figure earners inside my community. And I love them. We just did one last night, by the way. If you did not attend last night, I would love to give you the replay. It was really powerful. Some phenomenal testimonials that I think if you guys just heard these testimonials, you would get so excited because you would probably see yourself in one of those testimonials and you'd probably be like, wow. Okay. If they can do it, I can do it. If they can do it, I can do it, which is true. Which is the truth. Okay. So I would love, all you got to do if you want access to the replay of the webinar, when you go to dailypaybusiness.com and get the Freedom Formula Blueprint, that literally breaks these steps down for you. When you go get that, just reply to the email. If you don't see it, check your spam or promotions folder and reply to the email and just say replay, and I will send you the webinar replay. Okay? Woohoo! This is it. So that's our goal over that, and we're going to track this. I'm actually going to create a tracker for this. That way we can make adjustments over these 90 days. You have a crystal clear understanding of exactly what you need to do in 90 days to reach 30K. What's the worst case scenario that could happen if you do this today? You get to hang out with a really awesome community. You get to learn a lot. That's the worst case. That's the worst case. You get to learn something. What's the best case? You achieve 30K in 90 days. What's a realistic case for somebody brand new? I don't know. You make $1,400. You make $3,600. You make $5,400. That's pretty realistic. But if you can live with the worst to go for the best, doesn't it make sense? And that's what I love. The only way this wouldn't change your life is if you don't take action. Oh, and by the way, it's a automatic write-off for you. And then it unlocks many other write-offs. That cell phone that you use for convenience now becomes an investment in your business so you can write it off now. Yes, I am your mentor. Yeah, I am your mentor. You will get a video from me every day. We do live calls every week. Yep, you hang out with me live every single week. This Thursday is our first live call launching. We're going to set your goals for the 90 days. And I'm going to start getting you equipped and what to do. Okay. And we're doing a webinar. I'm doing a webinar on Tuesday. And so on Thursday, I'm going to show you how to create content to invite to that webinar. Yeah, it's live and interactive. Yeah, it's live and interactive. So I like how somebody is being negative, but their name on their profile is Be Kind. Isn't that wild? Their profile name on TikTok is Be Kind, but they're being negative. You talk about a hypocrite. Wow. That is great. I had to screenshot that one. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's our problem in society. Why we have problems. Like, that is so funny. My name is Be Kind, but I'm going to get on here and be negative. By the way, hurt people hurt people. Healed people help people. So I literally, the Be Kind kind of had me. But oh my goodness, usually when I have somebody negative, my heart hurts for them. My mind immediately goes to, my gosh, I hope they don't have kids. Because how negative of a life do they live? If their time is so not precious that they're wasting their time being negative on somebody else's life, they don't have to be here. Your time should be more valuable. So I always think, gosh, I hope they don't have kids, because what are their kids learning? But the fact that their name is Be Kind and they're negative, that is scary. Holy moly. Yeah, for real, right? It's like, wow. And the scary part is, it was probably a grown adult. Like, what has happened in their life that they need to get significance by being mean? Like, I just want to hug them and maybe squeeze the Be Kind back in them. I don't know. Anyway, squirrel moment. Like, it's just wild to me, right? It's just so wild. Like, you know what? If everybody, this is something I teach my grandkids and my kids. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Like, that's the golden rule in our house. If you can't say anything nice, just don't say anything at all. Can you imagine if we were like that in the world and online? How much happier and healthier people would be? Like, wow. Indeed. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. So, well, thank you, my friend. I'm so excited for this 90-day run. I love it. I can't wait. And you know what? And for those of you that don't join us on this 90-day run, you're going to be so inspired these next 90 days because you're going to watch so many lives change. You will end with regret for not taking action. So that's why I don't have regret, but it's going to be pretty cool. I can't wait. And thank you guys so much for following me. Just call me your hope dealer. I truly hope today you see a different perspective. I really do. Because there is not one thing that you're going to learn over these next 90 days that you can't apply and earn from, by the way. It's just, are you willing to get out of your stinking thinking and your limiting beliefs to change your life? If the answer is yes, you're going to absolutely love this, okay? I'm so excited as well. So screenshot this, okay? This is a strategy we're going to work on. This is how many leads. Our goal is 22 buyers. Some are you going to do with a lot less. I'm just doing on average because you're brand new on social media. You don't have any authority. You don't have anything that we're going to learn that. You're going to grow with that. Launch and learn, baby. Launch and learn. That's the goal. Okay. So yeah. Thank you for always being positive. Aw. Hey, I love people. Okay. So the simple math, 30K in 90 days. What is a customer worth, right? 22 customers is 30K. That's one customer every 4 days. I'm going to walk you through that over these next 90 days. Who's excited? Woo! I'm excited. excited. I can't wait to do this with you guys. It's going to be so fun. Your next step is take action. If you are not inside my community yet, get in there, okay? Just go to dailypaybusiness.com. The link is in my bio. Get free access to my Freedom Formula Blueprint. Reply to that email. If you don't see it, check your spam or promotions. Reply to that email, and I'm going to send you the replay of the webinar last night, and then you're going to be getting an email from me later today talking about the 30-day the 90-day to 30K. You're going to get the details of that. And I'm just going to invite you to join us. You have nothing to lose and you have so much to gain. What you'll gain in knowledge and confidence will set you up for success in your life, no matter what's going on in the world. And that's my goal for you. Okay. So I appreciate you guys for being here. I'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. TikTok or YouTube, you've been amazing. You guys, this replay will be available on YouTube. I think it takes about 12 hours to upload. You can always go back and watch it if you missed the beginning of it. Okay. YouTube, I'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time.